First things first, let's clear out the BS real quick. Myth number 1, you can't crunch your way to a six-pack. So crunches work the abdominal muscles, but they do almost nothing to burn that layer of fat covering your abs. You could have super strong core muscles underneath, but if your body fat is too high, you'll never see them. So how it really works, you cannot spot reduce belly fat. Fat loss happens systemically. To reveal your abs, you need to lower your overall body fat through a calorie deficit, which means burning more calories than you eat. Nutrition is king here. You cannot out-train a bad diet. So myth number 2 is you need to train abs every day. And why is this false? Is because, believe it or not, your abs are just like any other muscle group. If you overtrain them, this doesn't allow them enough time to rest and recover, and overtrain them actually stalls growth and strength. And how it really works, you need to train your abs 2 or 3 times a week, focusing on progressive overload, focusing on quality and not quantity. Also, your abs get a lot of indirect training from most compound lifts, for example your squats, deadlifts and overhead presses. So you are already training them a lot more than you think. So just like your biceps, chest or even your legs, if you happen to train them, abs needs time to rest and recover and rebuild strength. So would you train your chest every single day and expect growth? No, you wouldn't. And myth number 3, you can target belly fat by training abs, aka spot reduction training. And the reason why it's false, you cannot specifically choose the area where your body drops fat from. So doing crunches or ab exercises only works the muscle beneath the fat. You cannot spot reduce fat by training a specific area. Fat loss is a full body process that only happens when you're in a calorie deficit. So training abs strengthens your core, but it doesn't directly burn the fat covering them. And finally, your genetics play a big part in where you lose your body fat first and how much body fat you need to lose before abs become visible. So thank you, parents. If you found this helpful, smash the like button and we'll get into part 2. So let me get into what actually works. First up, nutrition. Abs are made in the kitchen. You've probably heard that before, but let me break it down. So you need 4 key things: calorie deficit, whole foods, high protein, and hydration. You need to burn more calories than you consume, which forces your body to use stored fat for energy. So to simplify, you cannot lose fat without being in a calorie deficit. So with whole foods, choose nutrient dense, minimalist processed foods like fruits, vegetables, meats and whole grains. So these foods will keep you fuller for a longer period of time, and they have less calories and more nutrients than your processed foods. So with high protein, this is so important for muscle growth and repair. Plus it has a high thermic effect, meaning your body burns more calories just digesting it compared to fats and carbs. And finally, hydration. Hydration is often overlooked, but proper hydration is essential. So dehydration could slow down your metabolism, affect your performance in the gym and lead to overeating. Next up, stop guessing and start tracking, even if it's only for 2 weeks. So tracking helps you get a really clear picture of your current habits. You may think you are eating less or working out more, but tracking your food intake, workouts and progress for at least 2 weeks gives you an insight of where you might need to adjust. So use apps like MyFitnessPal to track your food and a fitness tracker to track your steps. You will start to see your own patterns and habits, and you'll be able to make an informed decision rather than just guessing. So if you want to know how much calories you need to be eating to be in a calorie deficit, check out the TDEE calculator in the description below. Here's a quick bonus tip. If you're not tracking your steps, then start. So by hitting 10,000 steps a day, this roughly burns between 350 and 500 calories a day depending on your weight and walking intensity. This is a sustainable, low impact way to help you create a calorie deficit without cutting out your favorite foods or drastically changing your routine. It's also great for your cardiovascular health and stress relief. Next up is your strength training. Don't only train abs, do your full body lifts, for example your squats, deadlifts, pull-ups. These build core strength and burn fat because they involve the entire body. For example, squats targets your legs, glutes and core, while deadlifts hit your lower back, glutes and hamstrings. These exercises are not just for strength, but for burning fat and increasing your metabolism too. This makes your core stronger while simultaneously burning fat. So abs are made in the kitchen, but strong full body lifts help reveal them. Next up is smart core training. Hitting your core 2 to 3 times a week is enough. Abs need rest too, just like any other muscle group, they need time to rest and recover. So training abs every day could lead to overtraining, which doesn't allow allow the muscle to grow and may lead to injury. Instead, aim for 2 to 3 times a week to allow an adequate recovery. And finally, cardio. Cardio is useful, but not the only thing that matters. It's easy to rely too much on cardio when trying to lose weight, but focusing solely on cardio might leave you with less muscle mass and a slower metabolism. So strength training combined with proper nutrition is a real fat burning combo. So let's be real, visible abs aren't about doing ab exercises, so they're about having a low enough body fat percentage so the muscles underneath could show. So you could do all the crunches in the world, but if you're carrying a layer of fat over your abs, they won't be visible. Where you lose fat first is purely based on your genetics. So some people lose fat in their face and arms first, or you could be like me and hold on to that belly fat for longer. This is totally normal and varies from person to person. And finally, patience is key. Fat loss does take time. Everyone's different. Keep doing the right things, strength training, eating well, staying active, and your abs will eventually show when your body fat reaches a point. It's all about consistency. And finally, as promised, here are the only 2 ab exercises you need. That is the hanging leg raises and the weighted cable crunches. The hanging leg raises are great for your lower abs. Simply hang on to a pull-up bar and lift your legs while keeping them straight. The key here is control. Don't just swing up your legs. Focus on contracting your abs as you raise and lower them slowly. With the weighted cable crunches, get down on your knees in front of a cable machine. Grab the rope and crunch down. Bring your chest to your knees, and you could add some weight to really challenge your upper abs. And drop a comment below and let me know how these exercises work for you, or share your favorite ab exercise. So no, you don't need 500 sit-ups a day. You need smart training, a dialed in diet, and consistency. If you found this video beneficial, hit the thumbs up and watch this next video.